Hi guys.
I don't know what kind of video to call this, but I wanted to touch base on the subject of what I guess I get asked a lot, and it's a matter of, do you want a boy or do you want a girl? And I guess I want to address those questions pertaining to, I guess, the gender that I'm looking to have. And the honest answer to that question is Aaron and I aren't very partial to either gender. I'm not gonna lie and say it wouldn't be nice to have a son. It would be really cool, but at the end of the day, it's not what I'm striving for because that's out of my control. And a baby is a baby. It would be so sad to think, oh my goodness, I'm disappointed if this baby turns out to be a girl. That's not that's not a good thing. And so I think if that was my intention, that was how I felt initially, I don't think I would have the heart to go through becoming pregnant again, because it would just, I don't know, it wouldn't feel right. It's kind of ironic because I shared with you guys about my third pregnancy when I was pregnant, I think, but that was more for feeling. I felt like I was having a boy the whole time, and so I just kind of made up my mind in my head that it was a boy, and then it turned out that it was a girl, and I cried, but I got over it like 20 minutes later. It was just like my hormones and just, having it wrapped around my head. This pregnancy, however, I haven't a clue what gender it is, and I don't, I don't know, I don't have a feeling per se. I just want to be excited when I find out what I'm having. I'm 18 weeks right now, so technically I could go and do the 3D ultrasound to determine the sex of the baby sooner than later. I could do that now, or with the clinic that I'm with, I will have to wait until I'm 24 weeks before they will let me know the sex of the baby. I don't know, I'm clearly exercising my patience, and I think I'm doing a pretty decent job so far, so it's not an issue. Please ignore the fact that that closet is open, because I probably should have closed it before I started this video, but I'm exercising my patience by not, I don't know, quickly trying to seek out the gender. And when I find out, I will find out. So there's this, should I wait and just find out, or do I go and pay the extra, things like $150 or almost $200 here in Canada to go and do the ultrasound, just to find out the gender. I will be doing an anatomy ultrasound at 20 weeks, and I don't know, we'll see if I can get a glimpse of anything. I'm not an expert by any means, so I can't even read those ultrasounds. I'd like to think by 20 weeks, baby is fully developed, so I should be able, if there is anything that is not of girl parts, I should be able to see them. But we'll see. I don't know. And then if not, then I'm gonna have to wait a whole other month. But you know what? It's been sailing. It's been going by, and it's just, time is ticking away, and I haven't really done much aside from pick up some baby clothes. In terms of our situation, where I'm gonna put baby, Aaron and I are trying to still figure that out. We could really there's a bedroom downstairs, there are 4 bedrooms up here, and one of the girls our eldest could have her own space, but we are leaning more towards sharing. Our 2 youngest, they actually want to share. They currently have their own room, but they have this idea of sharing their room with 2 princess beds on either side. So that's actually in the making. I've been meaning to do that way before I was pregnant. I've been meaning to do that just to get it set up for them, because they're getting older and I want them to experience that before they get to the stage where they might not want to share any longer. And so yeah, in that case, if we do set up like the bigger room, there's a much bigger room. If we do set that up, then we would have the middle room, which would be, I guess it could be for baby and our future other child, if we do so happen, because in all honesty, we would like to have 2 more if that's possible. But you guys know my history with C-section, so I don't know how that will go. And I was telling you guys before this journey began, hubby was uncertain, and just because he was concerned of my health, but at the end of the day, he's the one who's actually thought about it, the idea. I was just thinking, oh, we might just have 1, and it would have been exciting to have 2, but I didn't want to push it, and he brought it to my attention that it would be cool to have 2. And so that's really exciting. God willing, and I have the okay to do that. That will be in the making. You know, at some point, not right after. No, want to at least take a little break. Now, I am getting older, so not too long of a break either, but just at least, you know, let the body, I like to have them at least close enough together. So, you know, yeah. But as far as we're concerned, I guess, you know, Erin was saying like our room is a large room. If y'all could see the room right now, I'll show you. Because I was trying to film a video for you guys, and I was trying to prop up all these pillows so it just looks a hot mess. Don't judge, but I'm going to give you a quick glimpse so you can see. So that is our room. Yes, all these pillows, but it's far, and don't mind that over there. I dragged something over there so I could stack it up and film over there, so I got to move it back. But our room is actually quite large. It goes all the way over there and all the way over here and all the way over there. So it's quite a large space for us to accommodate like a baby in here temporarily, but we like the idea of co-sleeping. That's what we've always done. So we will keep baby in here. And I was thinking, we've always done bassinets for babies, but I've seen like all these cool things, like these co-sleeping cots and whatnot. And I'm like, dang, those are really cool. So I'm gonna check those out. Yeah, we would have a cot here. I'm thinking somewhere here beside this bed. I'd move my guitar over here by the side of the bed. And I'm thinking of arranging that junk over there and maybe setting something baby over here, like the change table, and decorate it over there. Let me know what you think, because I just don't feel it in me to do a whole nursery right now. I've never found it necessary. We did do a nursery for Michaela when she was young. We didn't really do one for the other 2 because it was just like a big waste of space. We just created this area that the child never really wanted to go in. So I'm not going to be that mom. I don't want to be fussy to go out of my way to buy every single piece of expensive furniture. I will be buying a rocking chair of some kind, which will be in this room. I think maybe over there, that side, because there's a large space beside that side of the bed. We currently have laundry over there. Or over here in this corner. So I'm definitely going to get a glider. Here, I'm going to close that curtain because that closet door is really annoying me. Because it's really annoying me. I'm definitely going to get a glider. I'm going to be getting a chest for baby. I'm going to be getting a change table. Maybe the change table thing can go on top of the chest. I don't necessarily need a change table all on its own, but we'll see how that goes. I might have like, I'm going to be having some kind of caddy to set things up. I've been getting some ideas from Pinterest, and definitely I'm going to have a co-sleeper immediately. I will be getting a crib, I think, later on. We'll see. I might get one now. I just don't know, because when we had one, none of our kids used it. We kept it for all of them, but they didn't really use it. I co-slept with our kids, and they used the bassinet, and then they co-slept in our bed. However, this stage, if I do buy a co-sleeper, they can use it for a while until they start, I think, standing up. So that will be actually quite awesome. And it's not as big as a crib, and it just gives me time to make a decision on what to do next, because I just don't want to do what we did the first time around. I'm a pretty chill mom. Like, I don't want to overdo it, and it's not because we can't or we don't want to. It's just a matter of what's necessary. So yeah, I don't want to buy a crib right now because I don't know if the kid's gonna use it. And I'm trying to, and it just gives me time to organize the girls' rooms the way they want it to be organized, and for us to just get things together. It's still hasn't been a year since we've moved in this home. It's literally been 8 months. So it's still, we're just, as much as we're in and we're comfortable, we're still trying to get settled in. And settled mean like still parting with things that we don't need, just trying to declutter a little bit at a time. That's my goal. I want to live simply and not over cluttered. And It's a struggle, but we're getting there. That's pretty much it. So yeah, I was just wanted to touch base really on just some of the things that I'm thinking about, or so answering some of your questions that people have asked about if I'm looking for a boy, or people suggesting, they're saying hope is the boy, and it's just like, really, I just hope for a healthy baby and I will be thrilled no matter what God decides to give me, because child is a blessing. I love my 3 girls, and so is Aaron. He doesn't care. He loves his 3 girls and they love him to pieces. So he doesn't care if it's a boy or a girl. That's up to God. And God gives us what we can handle, and he gives us what's right for us. If it's not meant for us to be parents of boys, that is perfectly fine. But if it is meant to be, it will be, and that's all there is. You know, we're excited and thrilled, and it's just crazy to think I am halfway, almost halfway, and technically I'm like halfway because I have C-sections. I usually go a little bit early, like 38 point something days, so give or take, I'm pretty much halfway there, because I don't generally go full term. Also, another interesting topic is that so being that I had 3 C-sections, I feel like it's a topic all on its own. Like, I can talk to you guys about this separately, but because I had 3 C-sections, that journey in itself was just interesting, because it was never that I couldn't labor on my own. Yeah, it was never any real reason besides my OB saying, oh, you're going to have big babies, or you're going to have a big baby the first time around. And with that said, she freaked me the heck out. I did dilate on my own. I went in and I was scheduled for my C-section, but I went into labor all on my own. By the time I got to the hospital, I was 8.5 centimeters dilated. So I could have tried to push, but because, being young and dumb, I kind of just put the matter in her hand rather than taking control of the situation myself and saying, no, I want to push this baby out, or at least want to try. And I didn't do that. But I'm not going to beat myself up, because I basically made a choice to do what I thought was best for my baby. The doctors for watching, and let me know if you found this to be an interesting topic. But I definitely will do a part 2 of a continuation of this video, because getting into the topic of vaginal birth after 3 C-sections is not a little topic. And in the vlogs, this video is just going to be mighty long. So thank you guys so much for watching, and ignore the sweat that's on my lip, because this room is hot. Yeah, thanks for watching, and much love. Mwah!